What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, CDL Cigar and Golf. I'm your guy, Donnell Thomas, and we got a special show for you guys today, man. Look, when you think about legendary people, you often think about what it took for them to get to the legendary status. And when I think of this brother right here and watching his journey is legendary to get to where he is right now. I got my guy fresh from the Bay. Oakland, California in the building, man. I got my guy Carl Littles, man. What's good with
Hey,
you, buddy?
thank you, man. I
Everything good?
appreciate you. Yep.
Yes, indeed.
My roots is from Oakland.
Yes.
My roots is from
Yes,
Oakland,
sir.
but I am definitely born and raised
Right here, man.
right
Come
here.
on, man. And look, when we talk about the Vegas landscape, bro, people often look at us, man, like, oh man, ain't nothing going on in Vegas. Y'all ain't got nothing in Vegas. Come on, man. Everybody that you're hearing from on this channel, from right here, man. Yeah. So to say Vegas ain't got nothing, man, you need to do your research, man. Do your research. Look. Absolutely. Let's get right into it, man. Your career as a barber and how it spanned over decades, bro. Where did you first gain the love for being a barber?
Oh, that was 16,
Yeah.
15, 16 years old.
Yeah.
Going into the barbershop.
Yes, sir.
Seeing how the community gravitated towards barbers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Seeing that, fathers and sons were getting prepared for their weekend, spending quality time together.
Yeah.
Is some of the things that, sparked my mind and my memory of childhood, just being a young boy going in the barbershop. My father taking me and my brother. So the love of it is just, it's a cultural gathering for our community. We get our local news there.
Yeah.
We get highlights on
The Hood Report.
We get the Hood
from the
Report.
barbershop, man.
Yeah, and the barbers that were a major impact in my life, they were people. They were a people person.
Yes, sir.
And so
Yes, sir.
I felt that I am very similar to that. I think I love people, all walks of life. And so when I realized I can make them look good, feel good,
Yes, sir.
I said I want to be a part of that.
That's right.
The skill set, that comes after you being able to adapt to people.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So I found myself falling in love with barbering 15, 16 years old.
Yeah, man. Absolutely. And when we think about barbers, man, us growing up, where we grew up, man, I'm a Northtown guy, man. So, we didn't have barbershops in Northtown per se, so we used to have to go to the West Side, man, and Hair Unlimited was the spot for us.
Yes.
That's where we went. And to go inside the barbershop, man, and like you said, get the Hood Report, get the local news, and to hear from the OGs, man, that's what filled your Saturday afternoon.
Oh,
man.
absolutely.
Absolutely,
and
man.
a little word of advice,
absolutely,
to kind of top it off.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So what inspired you, first of all, man, to start your own barbershop, let alone the school? We'll get to the school.
Yeah.
But to start your own barbershop, man, what was your inspiration, man?
I never seen it when I was just cutting. I was always focused on building clientele. And
Absolutely.
building my skill set up. I didn't see it until I started to manage a barbershop. And when I started to manage a barbershop, you start to grow, especially for the individuals that are self-driven. Yeah. There's a lot of them out there that are self-driven, right?
Absolutely.
And I said, let me kind of venture off and let me see what I can build and how my thoughts can come to reality. As far as the aesthetics, business model, a brand.
Yes.
I said, I want to kind of fantasize and see what I can do and see how I can help other barbers be inspired by what I did, just like I was inspired by my mentor. So it was easy for me to do after 10 to 15 years in the industry. I didn't open my own shop until I was almost 12 years in the industry. So I gave myself time to grow within the community, the barber community. So you have to have you have to have a lot of drive and a lot of patience in order to open not just a barbershop, but just a business in general.
Absolutely.
So I developed that, and I was off into the races.
Yes, indeed, man. Yes, indeed. Look, man, we are here live, man, with my guy, Mr. Carl Littles, man. The ultimate human being, man. Let's leave barbering out, man. This is an ultimate human being right here, man. I'm just proud to be associated with you, brother. I ain't gonna even lie to you.
Dude,
man.
we go back like
Come
4
on,
flats.
man. Come on, man. For real, in real life, man.
that's
So
real, so.
no question, man. Look, can you share the story behind the naming of your barbershop, man? What was the inspiration of the original barbershop? How did that come about?
I look at barbers as artists, right? And when I was searching and kind of combing through different words that can represent barbers that are artists and they create their own originality, the word original came up. A lot of barbers, pretty much all barbers, there's no carbon copy of it, right? And I love that about the industry. I love that there's their neighborhood barbershop, there's their high-end barbershops to cater to high-end clients, and I love that we have our your rockabilly. You got your, every side of town has their own community-based barbershop. So I felt if I wanted to grow a barbershop which in a diverse community, I felt that everybody was going to be original. So that I came up with the original barbershop, just knowing that we wasn't going to get no one that was identical. That was going to be a part of the brand. So that's kind of how it came to it.
I like that, man. I like that, man. Now we know you got your footprint in a whole lot of stuff, man. Being the human being that you are, your boots are always on the ground. What is the original barbershop brand doing philanthropically, giving back to the community, man? What do you have your hands in, man, philanthropically?
I like to reach out to the younger generation. I like to reach out to elementary, junior high, the 8, 9, 10-year-old men, young boys and girls that are inspired to be entrepreneurs, right? That want to, of course, always get some type of education, but in the field things that they love to do. And I think education is subjective, and I think we've kind of put education in a bubble. And so I wanted to make sure that all the kids that were coming up and looked at beauticians and barbers and nail technicians and estheticians, I wanted them to look at them too as like they're smart in their own right. So the things that I have my hands in touch with is a lot of community outreach programs that go through with our students and provide, our haircutting services, mentorship. We do a lot of guest speaking to where we can uplift just the younger generation coming into the industry and educate them on what barbering, what beauticians, what we actually do behind the chair. We're people's therapists, we're people, we lean on, right?
Telling you, brother.
They lean on us, we lean on them. We have our bad days, they have theirs, but we eventually become friends and we eventually become more than just a client.
Absolutely.
Right, so the things that we just touch on is we try to stay in contact with the youth. That's the majority of it,
Absolutely, man. And I stress that, man. Of course, doing what I do for a living, man, it's automatic for me. But having that philanthropic mindset, man, since the age of 13, 14, just having that urge to give back to the city where I was born and raised, it's ingratiated in you, man. It's in you.
When you look at I do support the barbers and I do support the hair industry where the price point is definitely where it's gotten from where it was. But I still feel that we still have to make sure that we bless and we got to make sure we give back to the ones that cannot provide that much money for a haircut. And so I get it. The cost of living is going up, and so barbers. They put a lot of work in. Tools are going up. Barber supplies are going up. So I know where the barbers are going, but we have to have, pillars in our community that's a part of the barber industry that's going to give back and allow the barbers, the licensed professionals, to continuously charge and respect their prices too. So I think it's a well balance of both. So
I fully agree, man. Look, switching gears just a little bit. What do you enjoy most about running a shop, bro? Like what when you wake up in the morning and you know that you're the proprietor, what brings you joy the most when you run this shop, and the barber school for that matter?
The barbershop, it's a beauty to see barbers grow within the
Yes,
brand,
sir. Yes,
right?
sir.
Because you watch them very humble when they walk in the door, and then you watch them build their confidence up.
Yeah.
We all shape each other's confidence, right? Iron sharpens iron.
Yeah.
So I do enjoy watching the younger barbers come into the shop, come into OBS brand,
Yeah.
and then eventually grow.
Yeah.
Eventually be inspired by what they see, right?
Yeah.
With the manager, with owners, with just the direction, all the positivity, and all the positive and negative things that they get from seeing a shop owner or a manager.
Right.
You need all that to shape you as a brand, as a man, as a woman.
Yeah.
You need the bad and the good experiences. So to watch our barbers come in as students,
Yeah.
then transition to an apprentice, transition to a registered barber,
Yeah.
start to take on the managerial role inside within the brand, and then seek opportunity to be owners. I love it. It's beauty because if I can have my hand on helping or be a part of somebody's journey to be an amazing owner, I mean, I couldn't ask for nothing else. That's priceless.
Absolutely.
Right? So that's what I enjoy about being a shop owner, watching that. But the students, I get students that never picked up a pair of clippers
Right.
or a pair of shears.
Right.
So working with their dexterity, working with their shear mechanics and clipper mechanics, and then watching them put out these amazing haircuts and styles, and watch them create a routine of safety and sanitation, and watching them protect the client is amazing. And then eventually, of course, which is a bittersweet, is watching them finish the program.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? Because in the midst of the program, it seems like they're there forever.
Right.
But when the graduation ceremony happens, it seems like they just started yesterday.
Right.
So
prepped up on you.
It happens fast.
Yeah.
And I miss every last student that has left. Yeah. But I love to see how far they've come.
Yeah.
So as an instructor, as a school owner, it's this career is just sometimes I have to pinch myself.
Yes, sir.
But I always got to tell, I have to tell my business partner, I always say, man, we just keep going.
Keep going.
Just keep going.
That's it.
We'll worry about, if we get flowers along the way, that's great, but we're not doing it for it. No. We're not, not at all. We're not doing it for flowers. We're doing
love,
it
baby.
with the love.
It's the love.
Man.
It's the love. And that's one thing, man, that, I always respected about the craft is as much as barbers are respected in the community by the clientele, the community as a whole, when you're talking about respect and giving respect, a barber isn't the first, second, or third, or even fifth name on the list when you're talking about stuff like that. So when you find those little niches, man, when you get your flowers from folks, you take that in.
Oh, absolutely.
No question about it.
Yeah,
Man.
absolutely.
Yeah, man.
It's rewarding when you get acknowledged among your peers.
Yeah.
But man, when you see people grow, it's like you watch, you be like, man, where's who's next? Because you want to feel that joy again.
It's like winning the NBA title.
Oh.
You want to feel it again.
Oh.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's amazing.
Absolutely, man. Look, I don't think you can get any higher than a barber school, but what are your future plans as far as expansion for the OBS brand? What have you been drumming up in that head of yours? 'Cause I know you got something in there, brother. I know you. So I know you're thinking of something. Having a barber school obviously is next level. But plans for expansions, man. What have you thought, as far as expanding the brand of OBS?
We want more job opportunities for the barbers.
Yes, sir.
And we want more mentorship for the barbers, right?
Yep.
So we're definitely going to provide more education.
Yep.
However we can expand with education in the city of Las Vegas or the state of Nevada or our sister states.
Yep.
We want to make sure we provide more OBS education, what our philosophy is on a barber lifestyle, right? From the aesthetics to customer service to, just building yourself and building the confidence.
That's right.
So more education, more job opportunities for our community.
Yeah.
Is like the goal. I like to kind of stay in my lane until I see opportunity for something else.
Yeah.
And right now, my lane is definitely barber education, mentorship, and confidence building.
That's right. That's right. I love it, man. I love it, man. And me knowing you as long as I have, bro, I mean, we're looking at 20 years at least, bro. So it's to see the growth, not just in your brand, but in you. Somebody that's my peer. We equal in age, man. So we've essentially watched each other grow as adults, right?
Yes.
So to see that maturation process in live color, I think I got a different vantage point.
Yeah.
You know, than
Yes.
than a lot of folks that know you from afar.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, you married to one of my best friends, man.
Absolutely.
So I've gotten to see your growth, bro,
Yeah.
and it's nothing short of amazing, man. Nothing
Thank you,
short,
dude.
bro.
Man, I appreciate
Come
that.
on, man.
It's
And
love.
that's and when I say the word legendary, that's what that means to me. It means the growth to get to what outsiders would look at as the pinnacle. I mean, owning a barber school as a barber, that's pinnacle. But me knowing you, I know you have so much more in store, bro.
Yeah.
And that makes my heart warm, bro. Knowing that, brother.
Man,
absolutely.
Patience.
Yes, sir.
Helps.
Yes, sir.
You
Yes,
know,
sir.
it's easy to get sucked into what society, gives you as far as instant gratification. Like it's so easy to fall victim to that. Where you're like, oh man, I want to be right here, right now.
Yeah.
Or I want this skill set right here, right now.
Yeah.
Right? I want to know this. I want to know about this right now.
Yeah.
And when you develop that patience and say, how long do I think this is going to take? I don't know. But I know when I am ready, I'll be very knowledgeable about whatever I'm doing.
Absolutely.
And I think we gotta continue to be patient.
Yeah.
No matter what they're feeding us with scrolling.
Oh gosh,
right?
social media, man.
And it is a tool, right?
Yeah, it is.
It is a tool, but man, it's a dangerous tool.
It's a very dangerous tool.
It's a very dangerous tool. So
No doubt about it, man.
I appreciate the love. I really do. When I see someone like yourself, or when I see, even like Shorty, when I see Twix, when I see our peers that are just expanding and growing as men, like you said, it's good to kind of, like you say, see it in color. And I'm sitting back and watching like, man, that's inspirational. When I see this, when I see that, I'm like, you got to kind of look and see sometimes how far you've come, but don't look back too long.
Come on now.
It's
It's a rearview mirror for a reason.
Yeah.
That's right.
And
That's right.
And it's the reason why it's smaller than
There's a reason why it's smaller.
the
Come on
windshield.
now. Come on now.
So you got to keep everything in front of you as much as you can.
Absolutely, man. Look, I'm here live, man, with my guy, man, barber extraordinaire, man, and barber school owner, Mr. Carl Littles, man. Look, last question for you, bro. What advice would you give an aspiring entrepreneur, that wants to own their own barber school one day or wants to own any business one day, and aspiring barbers, people that really want to do this for a living and have the passion for it? What advice do you have for those people, man?
The fundamentals is some of the things that you should be trying to master.
Yeah.
Just having a high IQ for business as much as you can, but know the basics. Even your skill set as a barber, you got to make sure you know all the basic skill sets in order to achieve any type of hairstyle, haircut that it comes into the industry, that leaves the industry.
Yeah.
For shop owners, you gotta learn people.
Yeah.
Because there's so many different types of people.
That's right.
And everybody I don't know if you want to say fortunately or unfortunately, you treat people different and you treat people accordingly, right? Do you take out your frustrations on people that may show trace of people that has betrayed you? No, right? Or do you have a lack of respect for people that are trying to learn and that don't know no better, right? But those are the people that I gravitate towards.
That's right.
Right? I gravitate towards the people that's going to make me as a shop owner, give me a challenge.
Yeah.
Right? And some people have been, misused, and not taken, that not been treated well or whatever the case may be. And I try to make sure that I show them that everybody's not the same.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. I've gotten barbers that were damaged, and I've gotten students that, lived, unfortunate life.
Yeah.
And so I want to look at that as God put me in the right place.
That's right.
Right, to help somebody out. Somebody that knows it all, somebody that doesn't need no help, that's no fun for me.
Yeah. You might as well, you done with life.
Yeah,
you
got
done
it.
learning, you done with life.
Hey, Mr. Lewis, I don't need no help.
Right.
Cool. All right. Let me know when you do.
Right, because it's going to come up.
Yeah, because I
just think you don't.
Because I want to help you.
That's right.
Right?
Absolutely.
So for a shop owner, you're going to get people that need help.
Yeah.
And don't steer away from that, right? Don't steer away from that. Try to help as much as you can, So be patient.
Yeah.
That's all I can tell them. Just be patient.
Absolutely.
People be peeping.
Boy, look.
They be people, And,
absolutely. Absolutely.
And it's cool. It's cool because, we all been there.
Yeah.
We've been there. I've been. I know my mentor he still calls and tells me, he says, he said, man, you was tough. And I've called him recently and told him, I said, listen, man, my fault, man.
Yeah.
I know I was fighting you.
Yeah.
He was trying to give me some good advice and trying to lead me in the right direction. I'm like, man, I'm good.
Yeah.
I said, I'm not ready for that. Yeah. But he's seen more in me.
That's real.
So I try to look at people the same way. I'm like, man, you ain't ready. When you're ready, I'm going to be here for you.
That's right.
Because my mentor never turned his back on me.
That's
so
right.
It's all love.
That's right, man. I love it, man. Look, I'm with my guy, man, Mr. Carl Littles right here, man, at his wonderful barber school, man. It's an honor, bro.
Thank you, bro.
To be able to sit down with you, man, and allow you to tell the people your story, man, because I saw it.
Yeah.
I got to witness it firsthand, man, and I'm still witnessing it. Because you're not done.
No.
You're not done by a long shot.
No, we're going to.
But to have the people just get a glimpse of your journey, bro, it's an honor, man. We appreciate you, big dog. You know what I mean?
Anytime,
yes,
baby.
Sir, man.
You always welcome in.
Yes, indeed,
OBS,
man. Look, throw your socials out there, man. Let the people know where they can find you, man.
Man, you can find me on IG, Mr. Littles _. You also can find the Barbershop at the Original Barbershop LV. You can find the Barber School at Original Barber School LV. And then you also can find the clothes, the merch, the lifestyle at OBS brand _. All right? Come on, tune in with us and follow this journey.
Yes, indeed, man. This Las Vegas' own right here, man. Come on, man. We got dogs in Vegas, man. Understand that. Man. On any level, man, there's dogs here, man. We appreciate your time.
Man, thank you, D.
Yes, sir.
Anytime, man.
Yes,
Thank
indeed,
you.
man.
All right.
CDL Cigar and Golf, man. We appreciate your time.